Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys are doing well. And this is the iPad 10 generation. And if you are someone who's thinking to buy the iPad 10 generation in 2025, this video is for you because I have been testing this iPad for almost a week now and I have lots of thought about it. So let's break it down. The iPad 10 generation finally ditched the old school look and went for a square off design, making it feel a lot like M1 and M2 iPad Air and Pro series. It's lightweight, modern, and just feels good to hold. And yes, the USB-C is finally here, making it much more convenient for charging and accessories. One of the nice addition is the power button with an integrated touch ID sensor, just like on the iPad Air. It's fast, reliable, and makes unlocking the device super convenient. But keep in mind, there's no IP certification for water and dust resistance. So you have to be extra careful with liquids and industry environments.
Holding the iPad 10 generation is actually a great experience. It feels comfortable and lightweight, making it easy to carry around. Now, I'll be honest, I don't love these thick bezels, but after using it for a while, I realized they actually help a lot. You can hold the iPad without worrying about accidental touch, which is especially useful for reading or watching content handheld.
The 10.9-inch liquid retina display is sharp, colorful, and honestly, it's a joy to look at. Whether you are watching YouTube or Netflix or just browsing, the viewing experience is excellent. But the display is still locked to 60 Hz. When like so many other tablets and phones are featuring 120 Hz, Apple decided to stick with a 60 Hz display for the iPad 10 Gen. Now, if you are used to promotion scrolling, this will feel a bit laggy and old school.
Also, the brightness is quite good. You can comfortably use it outside in the daylight most of the times. But under direct sunlight, it's kinda hard to see.
The iPad 10 generation features an A14 Bionic chip, a 10.9-inch liquid retina display, and a USB-C port, finally moving away from the Lightning. It also introduces a landscape-oriented front camera, which was a game changer for video calls. Plus, it comes with Wi-Fi 6 and Bluetooth 5.2, ensuring better connectivity and faster data transfer. For everyday tasks like note-taking, social media scrolling, browsing the web, or media consumption, this is more than enough. If you are into casual gaming and light photo and video editing here and there, this still holds up. But if you need high graphics gaming, high performance, or if you need 4K video editing capabilities, then I think you should move on to M1 or M2 series iPads. But if you are looking for a normal iPad to do basic stuff, day-to-day tasks, this is more than enough. And speaking about video editing, DaVinci Resolve is now available on iPads and I gave it a try. And it's kinda okay for editing short reels and footage. It handles clips nicely, but the playback can be a bit choppy sometimes.
I also tested DaVinci with log footage from my Sony a7 IV, and surprisingly, I could color grade the video without any issue. Honestly, I didn't expect this iPad to handle that kind of footage and workload.
The iPad 10 generation still supports all the new iOS updates, so you are not missing out on any new features. Also, the split screen works really nicely.
If you are into light gaming, you will actually enjoy using this iPad 10 generation. The A14 Bionic chip is still capable of handling popular games smoothly. I played BGMI and Asphalt 8 and I didn't face any issue at all. No frame drops, no lag, just a solid experience. Of course, if you are into more demanding titles, you might notice some occasional frame drops, but for casual gaming, the iPad 10 generation does just fine.
Now, the final question. Is the iPad 10 generation still worth it in 2025? I mean, if you are someone who's looking for an iPad to do basic stuff, like bare minimum, like note taking, social media scrolling, browsing the web, or media consumption, and things like that, then this is absolutely perfect. But let me tell you, in the Android market, there are several options which offers better value than this one in this price. But if you are still set to go and buy an Apple product, then I would say go for a better version or any newer versions for better longevity and better performance.
That said, for students and people who want a tab for studying or basic day-to-day tasks, this is the perfect iPad for them. For basic reading, multimedia and casual use, the iPad 10th generation is more than enough.
So yeah, this is all for today's video. If you have any question regarding this, do let me know in the comment section down below. See you at the next one. Till then, ta.